The players are currently starting to set up. I've run over my microphone cable. That's fixed. We are about to begin our round. Let's just swap over to the game channel. And I need to do some adjustments. Give me 1 second. I just need to grab their names because I've got David. I've got to go grab the other player. They're not going to start until I'm ready. So let's just make sure that I get everything done on my end. They should not have started yet. David is playing black. And I'll go grab your opponent. Sorry about that. I really should get more organised, but whatever. We've got David on the right, and we've got Thomas on the left playing Blue Freezer into round 4. And that's time starts now, and here we go. I'll turn the volume up so you guys can actually hear me. Here we go. No, we don't want Chili Willy. Sorry. So here we go. We've already worked out who's going first. They've got a wonderful little token which allows the players to identify which way is what. So I'm going to sit back and just, it's another blue deck. How many blue decks have we had on this top table so far? It's 3 in a row. Actually, correction, that's 4 blue decks we've had in a row. Because we had Chris first, Jono second, Ryan third. And we've had a cyan, a red, and a black. And this is our second black to make it to the top table. So here we go. The game begins. Oh, lookout drill. Kind of handy if you're not the one who's black, but no, it still works. Not a bad choice. Blockade on the table. Rightio, turn. Now, will David top deck his smoothness drill like he always does in every test game we've ever seen? As usually, he always gets a first or second turn smoothness drill. We don't know what it is, it just happens. He's very lucky in that regard. Yes, searching technique is going to hurt blue a lot. However, with Gold Freezer, getting back those supernovas is not that much of a deal. Yeah, because David's running his Black Krillin a little bit different to most. It's probably why he's gone 2 wins and a draw so far. I believe Thomas is on 3 wins. So what we're actually watching here is the lowest part of the undefeated tree so far. Technically, these guys are undefeated. But technically, Hansi hasn't gone 3 wins. So it's going to be an interesting matchup because blue and black is always a good matchup, which we had first. It also shows how much black and blue is being played today. Blue dominance is on the field as well, so that means Freezer's going to get his gold in play. Second searching tech. Foreshadowing back. This game's going to be interesting for anger because no one's going to care. So we've got lifting drill, key build up. All the common things we've seen in blue in the last, 4 rounds. But we have had, blue Piccolo. We had, blue Turles, blue Piccolo, blue Freezer, and this is yet another blue Freezer. Next round, I'm going to bring something fun, though. Next round, trust me, it's going to be a different thing. May have a little bit of fun with round 5, I reckon. Something different. Just because it's a feature match doesn't mean we can't have some fun with it. But this is also for you guys, because I get to pick which match. And I saw a Black Krillin that was high on the board and went, yeah, we might as well just show it off. Because that's your top 2 over there, isn't it, in Kansas? Message me if that's correct. Because I do have a chat feed. Here we go. I don't know who to go for in this match, by the way. Neither do I. We'll see. No one's entered combat yet, which is going to be quite interesting. It's basically just going to be sitting back and relaxing until someone actually decides to enter. Oh, there's the TAK bar has just slid in at the top. Trent has dropped that off. We've just had in our last round, we had Jono, who appeared in the second round. He went to a tiebreaker and got a draw, which isn't as bad as losing, but it doesn't give you as much points in regards to winning. So we've had 2 individual round draws so far. So that does make the it does change the structure of the points quite a lot, because it does add a little bit of fun to it in regards to single-digit points in regards to the actual pairings, and also resistances get all weirded out too. Overpowering drill. Good card. Probably one of my favourite things in set 2 for blue, because I just had fun. It's great in a blue freezer matchup, because you just block the supernova and then copy it back at them. Why not? Which is another reason why using freezer level 2 non-gold actually does make sense, because you got more access to the shenanigans of copying. Okay, here we go. What's Hansi going to do? He's going to enter. Is he going to run the... He's going to do what he's been told never to do, and that's enter combat. Yep, he's entering. He's sick of this pussyfooting around. It's time to get some combat on. Because you level up first and the dominance brings him back. And he's remind the guy that blue dominance actually gets banished. I might go out there and fix that, actually. 1 second. Sorry, just didn't want to have blue freezer have an issue. Looking through his deck. What's he going to get? Is Hansi going to get rid of the other dominances? Dominance isn't the great choice, but it's his decision. It's his deck. It's how he wants to play. Although if he runs the neck beam, the dominance is the best choice. Getting rid of time? Ooh, maybe. Just remember, supernovas are wasted cards. Yeah, we go. So PM my head around. We got people. All the games are currently running. No one's won yet, so that's good. Blue Betrayal. What are we pinging? It's his choice. Searching tech, as expected. Physical. 1 life and probably a couple of stages. 4 and 1. Hansi's very good with his hand signals. He likes being very visual in the way he plays, which is why he makes a great feature match. Because the way he plays, he actually shows what he's doing much better than a lot of other players do, which is another reason why I chose him. I do like watching these games. Oh, it's kind of weird. The last thing you want to say is, "Oh, I like to watch," because that's kind of creepy. But what are we doing here? Blue Betrayal. Let's have a look. What's he going to get? He's got options. He's got 2 cards in hand against a black deck. So he wants to make that 3. Sorry, I just got players giving me the thumbs up and the high fives from the back. Trent's giving me looks from over here. So what are we doing? Here we go. Blue Betrayal. No, not Blue Betrayal. Blue Terror. I actually missed what he got because I was looking around the other direction. I'm in Detroit and the stream is clean. Is this going to be uploaded to YouTube afterwards? That's a good question I will ask. Okay. Energy for 4 damage. So I forgot what he got, so I don't even know what's in his hand. I like to play blind like that. So back to Hansi. 3 cards in hand for his opponent. He's used Krillin's power, so he's got a crit he can activate when he feels like. I can see there's a black upward dodge in his hand, but I can't see the other cards very clearly. Got blue lunge. Thank you. Blue lunge makes sense. That'd be like the second card I would have chosen after something like maybe an energy block or something. Freezes power for a lot. No, captive strike. Yep. You're the bro, Alucard. Oh, yeah. I asked him to use the big dice. No, well. Yeah. I got to be able to see it. Upward dodge. He's going for damage in the next attack. Reminders with himself of the diagonal trigger. Hansi will now throw out, yep, Destructo for 9 and 1 unpreventable, unstoppable. That's basically how it works with Black Krillin these days. Oh, yeah, the camera's a professional recording camera. It's hooked up via HDMI into a remote desktop, which we're using multiple screens, so I can just swap between them. The camera's crystal. We had an issue in the first round, so we just modified it slightly to make it more focused on the actual card text. Like, I could nearly read it here, but to be honest, we all play the game, so it's actually much better just to... We all know by the pictures now anyway. It's only the alternate promo arts is where things get starting to kind of confusing. And also, half the bloody blue cards are the same freaking picture. So, oh well. Okay, blue finger block. Here we go. So Hansi's got all the blocks. He's blocked the 2 attacks he was concerned about. He got a Destructo off. This is good for him so far. I consider that good for black. Okay, lifting drill. He has to get some angry effect. Yep, yep. Oh, yes it is. And the announcer is far less annoying than those 3 schmucks. Really? Am I actually that good? I'm waiting for the, I don't know. I was only brought in to do this because I wasn't playing today. Normally, I'd be out there with them. Oh, no, I heard an oh, no. Oh, no, this is being held currently at Guff. It's an online gaming place and card gaming location in Brisbane. There is actually some guys playing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and all these other games over on the old school consoles. We've also got a couple other games running over there as well. There's World of Warcraft and all that other stuff. Yeah, and they are loud. You can actually hear them because this mic is really good. Oh, and the other guys are loud. Yeah, well, I've got volume control. If I'm too loud, just let me know. I can turn the music up and just be a jerk, but I don't think you want to listen to Frozen. Oh, a slant perspective. Well, I keep it unbiased. That's how it works. Hansi's one of my best mates. I'm not going to say he's going to win. And I have no control over him. I'm in another room. Oh, well, back to me. Back to me. Right. Out of Combat, Mischievous Drill. One of my favorite cards from the original game, back when it used to run a really interesting control deck. Milling 5. Re-brought back, Mill 4, quite good. Probably one of the best cards to deal with blue at the moment because you can ping the stuff you don't want in play. Sacrificing 4 cards to get rid of a villainous visage for the entire game is worth it. No matter what anyone else says, worth it. Also, the other card that's quite good to ping with that is Visiting the Past. Because... I knew Hansi would. Because he does not want that person to get another card out of his discard pile of his choice. So he's going to mill the 4, take it. Well, that's a good 4 cards he's lost. But that's a good choice by Hansi there. It's banished as well. Yep. He just wants to make sure he doesn't get anything in play that could come back to bite him later. Which is a very smart move. So Hansi made a great play there. Mischievous Drill, I reckon, good play. Okay, Blue's had its turn. It's lost its Visiting the Past, which he probably was like, yes! And then he lost it. So Hansi's back now. No Smoothness Drill. That's the most concerning part about the play of Black at the moment. Not a single Smoothness Drill in his discard pile and none in the remove from game. I believe he runs 3. So there's 3 in his deck. So he's going to draw 3 Smoothness Drills when he gets entered on, which will be hilarious, and I will laugh, and I'll turn the mic down when I do that. So what have we got? Freezes just got set up. Ooh. Lots of interesting cards on Blue's side. But the problem with Blue is it's designed specifically to deal with anger decks. Krillin is like, anger? It's the one deck in the format that does not worry about crits, because it's got no... It rarely runs Dragon Balls, it rarely runs anger, it rarely runs any of that other good stuff that basic crits were brought in to deal with. It sits back and goes, whatever. I'm still going to beat you down with control. Ooh, holding a time, I think. And yes, just to let you know, I am actually a competitive player in the game. I actually am not playing simply for the reason of I was offered the chance to do this, and I think this was a little bit more fun than actually playing in the tournament. Because I've already received, as I've said before, I've received my invitation to the special PAX event we're having here in Australia later in the year, because I got the top 3 in the state for Set 1's rewards point system. So playing today wasn't necessarily the key to, winning wasn't everything for me. I'm more about having fun and playing with some jokey decks. But yeah, well, sorry, back to the game. Dragon Ball 6 is another searching tech in play for Hansi. The only Dragon Ball I think he plays apart from that is 7 for the bit of discard control. Because why not? Oh, okay. You've watched a lot of other events. Rolomthus. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but it's just going to happen. Online names are weird. But I'm looking back behind me now. There's still most of the games playing. Hey, Brendan's finished. Oh, Brendan's going to come back and join us. He might be my co-commentator for this game. He's actually just finished his game already, so I'm going to wind up the mic and bring him through. And Brendan's here. We're just watching... David and Thomas at the moment on there, so Brendan will join me for commentary now, guys. Brendan's back again.
Yes,
What'd you do?
Beat Black SDCC Krillin.
Okay, so Saiyan Vegeta is now 4-0, beating Black Krillin. That was surprising. We've got a couple of guys in the States now watching, so
nice.
they're actually
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Like, look at this. Like, the announcers and the other 3 smucks are really annoying, and I'm less annoying, so that's a positive.
Yeah, there you go.
We've also got they give a slanted perspective.
Yeah.
I'm nasty, so that works. And having watched all the major tournaments, this one stream's a little bit more refreshing and different. That's because we're Australian. We are slightly different, and I like to bring a little bit more fun.
Yeah, we're a little
There's your Smoothness Drill. Yes, Hansi's set.
Well, interestingly enough, in the game I just did, they didn't get Smoothness Drill out until I was about halfway through their deck, and it was pretty much over.
Hansi just got his Smoothness Drill first time. Just
wow.
Then. He's just got it out.
So,
big play of the game so far. He's got it. He blocked with an upward dodge and got a Heat Seeker off for 9 and 1 unblockable. Yeah. But the play of the game so far for Hansi was when Blue put the Visiting the Past down, he had his Mischievous Drill out and whacked it straight away. He did not want one card to come back.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
It's a great move. Oh, by the way, you got a big congrats saying over here.
Thank you, Tyson. Yeah, I'm continuing representing.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's Guff saying up here. That's Ben over there on the Guff computer. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, he's probably not listening to us. Sorry about the plainness. We were going to have the cards up on the right-hand side and some other bits and pieces, but well, that's how we do it. Right, so we're the only game that's finished so far, aren't you?
That tends to be the case, though.
Yeah, you either win or you lose. But you're 4-0. That's a guaranteed top 8, I believe, now.
Yeah, Trent just said, with my resistance, I'm guaranteed top cut.
That's a high five for you guys back there. Oh, my God, congrats. You got Grats Bro from...
Tyson.
So he's pretty happy.
To answer the question as to what I've beaten, round 1, I beat Red Turles. Round 2 was the live stream beat of Blue Piccolo.
Yep.
Round 3 was the beat of Nail Namekian. And round 4 just then was the Black STCC Krellin.
What's your hardest game?
The hardest game by far and away was the Blue Piccolo. That was the closest. The Nail Namekian was pretty touch and go. Saiyan domination.
Oh, here we go. Black Erasing Drill's out on the table now as well.
All right. Well.
So this is Hansi's got the board control now.
Yeah, he does.
But he's just got to watch out for blue betrayals.
The Nail Namekian basically was won off the back of Saiyan domination, doing exactly what its name entails, and dominating.
Second key build-up.
Interestingly enough, against the SDCC Black Krellin,
Well, that's what we're watching right now.
I literally entered in on turn 1 with 3 cards and caught him with 0 blocks.
That's what you want. That's how it works.
I did a good third of his deck on first turn.
And did you get off level 1?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Yeah, I hit level 2, and then in level 2, I just proceeded to go to 3.
Back to Hansi's turn. This matchup is really interesting. Blue Freezer has not done anything to Hansi this game.
That's actually quite interesting for Black on Blue too.
He's had David's had complete control this game.
Because this was the interesting one, because Hansi's the one that was paired up, wasn't he?
Yeah, Hansi's been paired up because he was on 2 and 1.
Yep.
Technically, this is an undefeated match because these players are yet to be defeated in matches.
Okay, righto, yep.
Hansi, on the other hand, has got a draw to his name, which does give you some excellent resistance in one way because he always gets paired up.
Oh, thank you, Alucard. I don't overly consider myself a top-tier player. I really brought Saiyan Vegeta just for the funsies. Yeah,
I was talking to him literally this morning, and I used the word literally wrong then, sorry. English. Have you guys said, if you've got your opinion, keep it to yourself. I was talking to Brendan this morning, went through the deck, and we had a look, and there was a couple of things that were missing in his deck, but they seem to be making sense today. You made some pretty smart plays about cutting some critical cards that people would not run in Saiyan.
Like Saiyan right now is a really tough cut.
Declaration in play?
In terms of what you pick and what you, especially when trying to, sort of go against the meta and that. Honestly, my biggest concern coming into today was Blue Frieza and the orange Goku that's been floating around recently.
Oh, that deck is so much fun.
I'm terrified of it.
But there's only one of them here today.
Well, yeah, and I already know that my next game is going to be against another black deck because top cut at the moment is all black.
Mm-hmm.
It was this morning.
I used it in the context that what I was about to say didn't actually have a meaning to it. So I wasn't actually directing the context. That's the problem with the literary use. Sorry, I'm not an expert in English, but I know some things about it. I speak it, but I don't understand it. That's what most people do. Right, so we're back to the game. We've had Brendan in, so he's checking his phone because he's allowed to. I think we've got maybe 1 or 2 other games are finishing, but where are we at the moment? I think we might be in a combat, I reckon. We are in a combat. Sorry about that. I think we might just talk to, Brendan, and because blue's a boring matchup.
It is kind of.
Yep. Okay, back to Hansi's turn.
So, given the game state right now,
look at Hansi's draw.
I saw a confront.
Oh, and there's a power up as well. That's so handy.
So, given where the game state is right now, Luke, who would you say is currently probably leading?
Hansi cannot lose from this location if he does not make bad mistakes.
Okay, all right.
That's how I think.
I see that. Yeah.
He will always be able to block the supernovas. He's got the black swipes. He can always get rid of the Frieza name cards. And yes, Frieza can rejuvenate them, but 1 a turn when he's swiping away 3 at a time.
Yeah, and that's basically the thing.
He's got hand control. He's got table control. Every successful energy attack is going to get rid of his other stuff that's on the table. Lookout drills protecting him from the mill. And he's got searching tech and a declaration. He's got the table control. He's also got Dragon Ball 6. From here, he should be fine.
Yes, it is.
Blue Frieza was big because the San Diego Comic-Con promo exists.
Yeah, the whole stick on level 2 and basically abuse the power level gain stage stuff is pretty...
And as I said on the stream before, I only like the original level 2 because I think the Frieza level 2 is a little bit too focused on one target.
And I agree, because
why would you run Blue Overpowering Drill in a Blue Frieza that's running Dominance when you're not using the other level 2?
And that's me too. See, I have a Blue Frieza deck that I'm slowly working on, and I use the normal level 2 because the copy attacks is fantastic. OP Drill makes them unstoppable.
Exactly. That's in a mirror match, level 2 copy Frieza will always beat level 2 Golden Frieza.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yep, Supernova block, bang, get back at you.
Yep, pretty
Done.
much.
I win.
Yep.
It's as simple as that. No one would use a Supernova on a Blue Frieza level 2 copycat with a Overpowering Drill in play. You do, you're just going to kill yourself.
So we've got to stare down.
No, it's Confrontation.
Confrontation.
Or is this the block that looks at your hand? I think it's a Confront.
Yeah, it's Confront. It's in the discard.
Yeah, that's his, because Hansi's put on the table. Yeah, there you go. The original level 2 is very nice.
The original level 2 is amazing. Copy it plus 2 stages.
The only thing about Gold Freeze, if you get to level 4, you can use it on his level 2 power at level 4, and you can search for you can rejuvenate the card and then search for it. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's really good.
I'll just rejuvenate.
However, that would only work in Orange. Orange has the best ability to get the energy attacks out of the deck.
Oh, yep.
And has also got Devouring Drill, because Devouring Drill is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
And with the amount of Wall Breakers running around, you want to be able to guarantee your leveling without actually using...
Tell you what, Hansi's really got that table on lock.
Yeah, he's got that table under control, and I have a suspicion that... Look, there's a stretch kick.
There's 2 key build-ups and 2 stretch kicks on that table, though.
And you know what? He's not even scared, because you just end combat.
No, because you would. As soon as he uses one...
He can end combat, or he can take one, go down, take a life card, and then power up again with power up, end combat. The next turn, bring out a Destructo disc, pinging something else he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Upward dodge, here we go.
Yeah, this is not going to go well.
Is he going to upward dodge and power, or is he going to upward dodge and Destructo?
Upward dodge into Destructo is just brutal.
Because he'll upward dodge into Destructo and destroy the other stretch kick. Because I don't think he's not...
But, I mean, it'd just do too much damage. That blue deck
No,
would be
actually,
decimated.
he'd go against the key build-up, actually. Oh, defensive burst.
Oh, no. That's not going to go well.
Yeah, you are correct, Dylos Moon, or whatever it is. I'm going to call you Dylo. Yeah, you are right. No one in Golden Freezer will get to level 4, normally.
Normally, because they normally are aiming to stick at level 2 and abuse the power.
Correct. Oh, that's 9 life cards and 1 power stage, and you can't perform physicals.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's harsh. Wow, straight through. Unfortunately, he doesn't trigger any of the...
So I imagine now, because I've made top cut, that my deck list goes out there, or is it top 4?
No, top 4, I think.
Okay, well, I'll continue.
Oh, I've anchored out with Black Freezer. That's the only one I can guarantee getting to level 4 is easy. Black Freezer.
Yeah, I do. I get to level 4 quite easily with my blue freezer.
Yeah, it's just not as consistent as Black.
No, it's not, because it sucks to get wall breaker on it.
Blue Happiness is an underrated card. I don't see it played today. Not all decks I've seen. I've seen one is in blue lineup. Why
Blue
does this...
Happiness is amazing.
I'm a little bit on the fence. Actually, I can look it up. I got the list. I got the actual card guide here. Where are we? Blue Happiness. Oh, we've got to keep an eye on the game. You keep an eye on the game. I try and find Blue Happiness.
All right, yep, you're right.
Where is that bloody card? Where's H?
Okay, looks like we're getting a shuffle.
Is it Blue
back
Happiness or is it something else?
in. No, he was talking about Blue Happiness.
Well, I think it's actually something else. I think it's...
I think he's referring to that one with Krillin and Marin.
Marin and...
yeah, the one where...
That's Marin and someone else. It's not Krillin.
Yeah, it is.
That's...
no, it's Krillin.
That's not Krillin. It's got the little cat on it.
No. It's full-blown Krillin.
I don't know. It exists. I can't find it. Anyway, back to the game.
Well, I believe he's referring to the blue card where if you discard it from your hand, you gain 2 anger, is I imagine what he's going for.
That's Blue Fear. That's
Blue
a different
Fear.
card. I don't know. Back to the game. Where is it? Hansi's got... Oh, God. What has he got now? I can't even see what he's doing.
No, neither can I.
Because we're getting distracted by talking about cards. Yes, Corin. See how I was right.
So, there, because it's Blue Happiness.
I don't know what it's called, but I'm a little bit on the fence on it. It's actually quite good in Blue Raditz. Because Blue Raditz chain stuff.
Oh, yep.
Fear is what you run with the original Freezer. Bang on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, how we going? He's... Oh, yep. I think he's either blue swiping or he's... Searching technique. That's what he's doing. He's going for blocks and neck beam. He's going for anything that can stop...
That blue deck's looking ragged.
He's going for physical blocks because he's going to punish him with defensive burst for
look
the
at
rest of
that
the game.
blue deck. That's looking ragged. With
Well, don't get me wrong. Hansi's deck's not much bigger.
Yeah, but with the field control that he's got at the moment, I'd give heavy odds to that black deck right now. Very heavy odds.
Yeah, I think Hansi's got this game. Well, yeah, I'm just surprised you finished that quick so you can come in and join us.
Always happy to.
So, bloody hell, this game is getting very interesting.
I mean,
So we're in Hansi's turn now.
I came here to drink milk and kick butt, and I'm all out of milk.
You're having too much milk.
Yeah. I'm certainly laying my my own fair share of salt right now, though.
Oh, yeah, you're running a deck that no one expected, and you're doing quite well with it. So much tech in your deck, it's crazy.
I know, right? I think the biggest thing going for me right now is just element of surprise. People were not expecting it.
We got another stretch kick.
Surely he's going to power up and just end it, though. If there's a threat.
He's got the control. Like Hansi could have just mischievous drilled it, but he's not afraid of it now.
No, not at all.
He's more afraid of the card that's currently in his hand, a blue betrayal.
Yeah, because
that's what he's more betrayal. But the thing is, he's got so many targets on the field to worry about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can blue betrayal the black power up, fine, but he's still going to have mischievous drill, erasing drill, and smoothness drill.
There, yeah, there it is. Power up and VTP.
Done. That's
game.
It. That should be game.
That's pretty much it.
Hansi could enter now and just Destructo for the win.
Pretty much. Which I imagine is pass redo.
Yep, pass redo. He's not wanting to put pressure. He's letting him sit back.
Well,
yeah. He's look at this.
To draw out.
Yeah, he's just going to enter and quickness drill.
That's it.
Yep, he's going to enter, visiting for a Destructo.
Might as well just enter, power up, end it, and let him draw out.
And watch you just throw a Supernova for the sake of it.
Yeah. I mean, enter, power up, end it, let them draw their 3.
Yeah,
done.
yeah, that's it. Hansi can just power up. Hansi can use
There's
that.
the VTP.
Draw something like a block.
Let's see what we get with the VTP.
Just draw a block, or will he go for...
What's he going
for? God, he goes
Time.
for... He should just go for corruption, because he can just end combat, discard it, and he mills him to death.
Yeah, lots of options.
Top cut, I believe, will be best out of 1. We don't think... The games take too long. Yep, he's just offered the hand. I don't think he can win from here.
Yeah, he knows he can't win.
He knows he can't win. He's... Keep playing. Come on, man. I know you can forfeit.
No,
I know it's...
That's it. Oh.
He's offering the hand.
There we go.
That's it. Game's over.
Done.
Hansi wins.
Well, I'll skedaddle and let you do a post-match
interview. Yeah, I'd like to interview Hansi, actually. Let's bring him in.
Get him.
And now we're finished on round 4. So that's a round 4 win to David. Or we know who it is, Hansi. So when Hansi's finished, he'll be rocking up into here and having a chat with me. So that's Black Krillin on 3 wins now and a draw. So Black Krillin, in that sense, is undefeated. So, right, Top Cut, yes, Top Cut will still be 1 game. It's just going to take way too long to play those final 3 rounds. We don't want to. I don't want to be here till 7 o'clock tonight. I have a life, as strange as that sounds, that I'm sitting here on a Twitch feed talking to 11 people. But where is David? He's packing up his stuff at the moment. He'll be in here in a second. But yes, that was an interesting game, but it was black all the way. It was just outright control from the word go. So where is David? He's coming in. Let's have a look outside. Still got a fair amount of games being played. So yes, guys, Black Krillin is doing well here as well. And there actually, I believe, is 3 now Black Krillins. Lives are overrated. They cost money as well. Hey, everyone, it's David. Right, I'll put your headset on and I'll microphone you up. Slide on over, because we've only got a limited amount of space on the webcam. Let me just turn your microphone up and give you a microphone test. Oh, here we go. Right.
Where's the camera?
Camera's there. That's what we're looking at.
All right.
Hey, guys, this is David. He was just playing as the Black Krillin in round 4. You had that game from basically as soon as Mischievous Drill hit the table, you had that game. Simple as that.
Pretty much. I can't remember if I made any misplays in what
there
to
was
get rid of,
no misplays the entire game. I was watching you the whole time. Apart from a couple of discussions with Brendan. I was keeping an eye on it. As we said to Brendan, the greatest play you did all game was the Mischievous Drill, the Visiting the Past. So the last thing you wanted was him to have more cards in his hand.
Pretty much.
And then you got Smoothness Drill out, and it was like, game over.
In fact, in almost every matchups, especially with Mischievous, I'd always just go for generic targets like...
Villainous Visage, Visiting the Past. I'd probably say they're the 2 big 2. And then there's incidental matchups, like if you're up against blue, there might be a blue dominance if you don't want them to level up.
Yeah.
Or in Saiyan, it'd be Saiyan Menace to get the hell rid of them.
Yeah, there was one point when I believe I searching teched. I targeted, he already dominanced.
And you targeted a second dominance because you had
searching tech, and I couldn't find a third one. So I'm thinking, shit, does he have a third one in his hand or anything?
I think he only ran 2, didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't see anyone. I didn't see a third pretty much the entire match. So the fact that I lost Kami, never drew ball 2, but it didn't end up affecting me.
Didn't need it. You didn't need it. You were sitting. I think you took maybe every piece of damage you took that game was your choice.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you gave him no choice and had the damage he took. I think the only time you attacked, every attack you laid, you either wanted him to block or you just went straight through. That black defensive burst was an amazing time because you knew he was holding an energy block, power, and then he went bang, physical, and he's like, oh crap.
Yeah. Well, I knew he didn't have a block. He had at least a setup and drill in his hand, plus
probably a physical combat that wasn't at a block because he wouldn't mastery for
blocks
it.
and energy if you play it.
Yes, that would have got him.
And yeah, I just got rid of the other card. I even forget what it was now.
You rarely masteried that game, I noticed. You didn't need to.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of black decks recently haven't been using the mastery as often. They went, you got one card in his hand, but I have to mastery. And that's becoming a lot less important now because you have one card in the hand, but as long as you know what it is, it doesn't matter.
Pretty much. What can I say? That's the power of Black Krillin.
As we said before, Black Krillin in the US, I believe it's Kansas City, has I think 10 of the top 18 10 of the top 18 is Black Krillin over there. The top 2, I believe, is the Black Krillin versus Black Krillin.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
yeah, you can see what's doing quite well at the moment.
Yeah.
But that is basically, this is our pairings we've had so far on the feature table. We've had Chris versus Michael Law in the first round. Michael came through with Black Raditz. Then was Jono versus Brendan in round 2, and Brendan came he had board control and everything against a blue deck, and he was Saiyan and won. Ryan controlled impressed. Cody. There was no way around it. It was blue bloody Frieza versus red Vegeta. It wasn't much of a match, unfortunately. Sorry, Cody. You did quite well, but not enough. And you just basically turned blue Frieza into... It just didn't do anything. It had nothing all game. It had its power, and you were like, yeah, block, and it'll do more damage. Yay. Because we saw the first upward dodge and went, he's got a Destructo Disc, Here we go.
Yeah, especially against Golden Frieza, I'd almost always keep a physical block in hand because I know that he's going to use it, especially when it's got such a high power level. It does life cards.
And it gains stages.
That too. And
because it gains just enough stages to use Supernova.
Does that cost 3 as well?
It gains 3. Supernova is 3.
Oh, jeez. And you get to rejuve one if you've got it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
anyway, I'll leave it there. That's round 4, I believe, complete. So we've got a couple of people going very well so far. Brendan is 4-0 with Saiyan.
Yeah, I can't wait for that matchup. I mean,
there's a good chance there's a good chance it's you and him next round.
You might think that Black Krillin versus Saiyan anything, but
you've seen the amount of tech that he has in that deck is just crazy.
Yeah,
it's going to be a matchup to scare people.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it just for the challenge.
Well, you might not even verse him. I think next round I'm going to have a fun pick. I want to pick a certain deck to play on there because there's my favorite character. There's 2 people playing my favorite character in this tournament. Don't name it. And I want to see one of them on that table so I can do the voice, because why not?
Yes.
Okay, message me on here if you like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Who likes Dragon Ball Z Abridged? We'll see the comment in a second. Maybe 2 people might write, because that's the only 2 people
so I've been talking all this time and haven't even...
No one's said get that guy off stage. Or get this guy off the mic. He sounds like shit. They'll get a message eventually. Don't mind the video feed gets a bit choppy, but this is what we're actually looking at, so... Anyway, thank you, David. That's 3 wins, no losses, 1 draw.
Yeah, sorry about the draw, guys.
That was a first round draw. You couldn't do anything about it. Was this a slow game, was it?
It was a slow game.
Who were you versing?
Brendan Garrick. He was running the blue Piccolo.
Oh, God.
Despite the tie, I was confident with my plays. I didn't make it. I don't think I made any misplays. And yeah.
Who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z Abridged? There you go. You might get a special surprise in the next round. Sounds like fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it. We're going to take a break now. We've got the round starting to wind up. We've got a couple more games still being played. And then we'll head into round 5. Anyway, I'm going to return to Between Game... No, now we can make out and no one can know we're doing it. I mean, what? Oh.